Hey everyone, John Fly here. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to install the Zibo mod for the default 737-800 that comes for free with your X-Plane 11. Many people ask how to incorporate this mod, so I figured I'd do a YouTube video to show you exactly how I go about installing the Zibo mod for the 737-800. I will include a download link in the show notes below. After you go to that download link, you're going to be presented with this page here on your Google Drive. He keeps a copy of historical versions of the Zibo mod. Today, if you click just once on this latest one, you'll see that it's version 2.77. Now, over time, this number will change. He makes regular updates, and very happy to have him doing such great work on this plane. So I'm going to right click on this. After I've logged into Google, you'll get the right click menu. I'm going to click download. And after I download, I'm going to go to my download directory. And in my download directory, I have a 737-800 zip file. I happen to run 7-zip on this computer. And so I right click, I go to 7-zip, and then I extract the files. That creates a Boeing 737-800X directory. I then look here, and these are the modified files that represent the modified aircraft. I'll go ahead and bring up that menu, that directory, and I will bring up a second directory so you guys can see what I'm doing side by side. So if I go to in this case I go to my C and my X-Plane 11 directory, and I go to my aircraft folder. This is a very important step here. Underneath Laminar Research, there is a Boeing 737-800 directory. If I right click on that and copy, and then I right click and paste, it's going to create a fresh duplication of that directory. Once I have that directory, I'm going to go ahead and rename it. And in this case, I'm going to name it 800 X-Ray 2.77 because 2.77 is the latest version. Now, I've already updated the aircraft in a different directory, so I'm just going to put a little J next to that so I know that this is the tutorial version of that upgrade. So once I'm in there, that'll be, again, the fresh default 737-800. I'm then going to take the contents of the zip file, and I'm going to highlight all of those, and I can cut or copy, and then I'm going to paste right on top. And that's going to ask me if I want to overwrite all of the contents, and or all the contents that it's replacing. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So now we have a modified Zibo 737-800 aircraft, and you can launch it and everything's going to be fine. But you will have lost your preferences. So for example, if you had been using the default 737 before and you set up custom camera views, those are now lost. But if you go over here to your prior version, whether it be the default 737-800, or in this case, let's say I go back to version 2.76, and there's a file called b738_prefs.txt. So I right click on that, and I click copy, and I clicked paste. So now my camera views have been saved, as well as the plane has been modified. Now there's one more step to do that some of you may not care about, but in my case I do. So I'm going to go into the I'll go into the default 737-800. I'll go into the liveries folder, and there are these 3 aircraft listed here. Now if I go into any one of those 3 and I go to objects file, I will find a 738 fuselage _NML PNG file. And the reason I'm interested in this file is because on all of the aircraft you will sometimes see an American Airlines logo bleed through, say on a Delta aircraft or other aircraft that are not American. It'll bleed through. So we need to copy this PNG file. And I'm going to go ahead and go into the objects directory, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to paste. And I'm going to replace, again, the 738 fuselage underscore NML.png. I'm going to click replace. I forgot one other thing that I wanted to do. In this case, I have several custom liveries that I want to have available for my Zibo 737. So I go into an older directory and I grab all of the liveries that I want to have available, except for the ones that are default that are already there. I copy those over to the new directory under liveries, right click paste. Now all of these liveries are available. So now we have a fully functional Zibo modded 737-800. Hope that made sense. Again, I will include the link below where you download that. I will also include a very important link that will talk about what the changes that are taking place over time, and also a very healthy discussion on other people that are trying out this plane. So I'll go ahead and show you guys just a little bit of that. This is the xplane.org forums, and there's a forum called Boeing 737-800 Modified. And in here, this is exactly where Zibo talks about how to install it, what systems he has changed, the FMC changes, etc., all the way down, sounds, you name it. And then he also gives a rundown of what he's done for each version. Now over time, this number is going to continue to rise. And also keep in mind that X-Plane 11 may in the near future come out with an update that does not require you to do that fuselage NML copy to get rid of the American shadow on all of your liveries. That may change too. So again, you can donate to Zibo. Just so happens that on my Twitch live stream channel, Johnfly, we did a group donation to Zibo, and that was pretty cool because the guy deserves to get a donation from anyone that can afford it. And if you can't, no worries. I think basically he wants people to fly it and enjoy the plane. But if you're able to donate, please do so. Again, there'll be a link here to where to download, etc. And then again, a healthy discussion. And if you go to here at the bottom, you can see that there are 231 pages of discussion on this plane. So it's a very active forum thread. Thanks for tuning in. Again, please join me on my live stream channel. You can see the URL in the lower right. It's www.twitch.tv/Johnfly. That's JONFLY. I hope to see you there. And please give me a like or dislike, and any comments below if you like this type of video, and maybe even suggest what I should do videos on in the future. Thanks again. Take care, and happy flying, captains.